Well, the new book called Wisdom of the Path offers a holistic roadmap to self-healing and encouragement during life's many, many challenges. And here now to discuss it is the author and motivational speaker, Yasmine Cheyenne. Thank you so much for coming in and joining us.
Thank you for having me.
And welcome to the West Coast from New York.
I love it.
Right?
The weather.
The weather this weekend is going to be good, I promise
Yeah.
you. So this is your second book.
This is my second book.
The first one was The Sugar Jar?
Yes.
And
yes.
now this one is called?
Wisdom of the Path.
And it's a little different, right?
It's different. You know, instead of talking about just boundaries, we're helping people to understand, okay, once I set the boundaries and my relationships in and everything ends, how do I walk through those hard times?
And what inspired you to write this book? Did you feel that there was a huge need for people to understand what self-boundaries are?
Yeah, I think so many people are in transition right now. People are wanting to make those changes that really impact their lives in a great way, but we're afraid. Like, I don't want to deal with disappointment. I don't want to mess up. And so hopefully this book is encouraging people, take the step. You're going to be all right even if it doesn't go the way you planned.
And how do you really start on this journey towards achieving that goal?
Yeah, I think the first step is being honest with yourself, compassionately honest, because I don't know about you, but I can be very judgmental toward myself. And it's an opportunity to be on your own side and say, okay, this is what I need, this is what I want, how can I move toward that? Taking that first small step. It might just be getting up and having a glass of water as soon as you wake up instead of rushing through your day or going for that walk. Those little things really do impact our daily lives.
And have you spoken with a lot of people that have this issue in particular? And can you give us an example of how your philosophy and your teaching through this book really has made a difference?
Yeah, I've spoken to so many people. I think everyone has something in their lives that they want to change. And they feel like there's no way that I can go about it because it feels too hard. It feels insurmountable. And I think that the best way to get started is to start as small as possible. So if you think, I want to run a marathon, obviously you're not going to start and run 36 miles. You know, you're going to start with just that first walk, that first mile. So if you think about what you want to change and you break it down into something that feels doable, okay, I want to read 52 books this year. Well, let's just start with one page, right? So I think people need to start a bit smaller and not be so hard on themselves in the process.
Is there something in particular in your life that this process has made a huge difference in? Can you give us an example of a problem that you overcame?
You know, this year, actually, I'm going to be finally jumping in a pool. And I know that sounds very silly, but
No,
I can swim, but I've always been afraid. And I'm starting, yeah, and I'm just starting small with, I'm going to step in and then I'm going to jump in the 4 feet and then the 6 feet and then the 13 feet. I know that doesn't sound related to life, but that's actually how it works. We don't want the risk. We're thinking, what if it doesn't work out? What if I don't actually know what to do? And I'm trusting that I know how to swim. I'm going to make it to the other side. So I hope that in your life you'll trust that whatever it is that you're dealing with that's tough, you know that you'll make it too.
Do you think that by reading a book and understanding what you are saying, it can really be done in baby steps like that? Or do you feel like a lot of people need help from someone else or someone to talk to encourage them? What are your thoughts on something like that?
Oh, I think we definitely need community. I hope that you take this book and you take the words that you read or that you're hearing right now and you bring it into your friendships. You bring it into, you know, coffee with the coworkers. You talk about these things. I feel like that's what helps us to really realize I'm not alone in this. Other people are struggling too. Maybe we can help each other. Maybe we can do it together.
And you're also a motivational speaker. Is there somewhere on the internet where people can look at your past speeches and listen to you talk extensively?
Yes. Well, I mean, tonight I'll be at Romans in Pasadena and I'll be doing a talk about this book. So that's a great place to come see me. But you can go on my Instagram, Yasmine Cheyenne, and look up all of my past stuff.
All right. I've looked at some of it. It's wonderful. Yasmine Cheyenne, thank you so much for
wonderful.
coming in, and we'll see you tonight, right?
Yes.
All right, at Romans.
Romans, yep.
All right, Cheyenne, thank you so much. And she'll be there in Pasadena at 7 o'clock tonight. You can also go to our website and click on Seen on TV for any more information you need about her as well, and you can go to her website.